Hey everybody, welcome back to Half Past Out News. I'm Christian and thanks for joining us. Last week, you may have noticed we took a week off. We filled it with an unboxing, but we're going to start doing a little bit of revamping of this. We had a lot of really positive support and success from our micro brand only episode, so we're really going to start pushing more towards micro brand and boutique watch focused news. Now, occasionally we're still going to do some of the big names when they do big releases or something that we think is interesting and worth talking about, but for the most part, we want to talk about the small watchmakers, your favorite brands, and yeah, like I said, just a lot more boutique stuff. This episode is going to be a little bit in the middle as we move into there, but we've reached out to a lot of watchmakers. If you guys have recommendations, if you want us to talk about anything or know of any brands that we've been missing or haven't talked about or seen a lot of lately, let me know in the comments and we'll reach out to them too and we'll hopefully get some good information. Well, thanks for joining us. Let's get into it. Let's get into it with Arcanaut watches. Arcanaut watches? I believe it's Arcanaut watches. I apologize for butchering the name. But if y'all haven't heard of them, they are a really cool watchmaker out of Copenhagen, and they want to express experimental design, pushing the limits and boundaries of what watch aesthetics can be. And from their website, we are going to have a link to it in the bio, by the way. It's worth checking out. They combine like minimalist Scandinavian design, almost like a Bauhaus look, with really crazy groovy dials and aesthetics, and the way that they blend and merge these two dynamics is truly astounding. It is absolutely incredible what they do with the 4-dite dials. Everything is going to be unique and a truly one of a kind piece. I love the way they do the integrated rubber bracelet along with their like stainless steel case, the lume shots that they do. It's truly incredible. If you like funky, unique looking watches and want to support a smaller brand, they are absolutely worth checking out. Most of their watches I've seen range generally in the $3,000 to $4,000 range, but what I want to talk about is the experimental Arc 2. This was an announcement they made back in December, and I've been following them ever since. And speaking to the team there, they're about to announce and release some big updates for them, so we're really excited to check it out. They have described it, and I want to get the quote exactly right. Let's see. Unlike anything else in watchmaking, is what they've told me. Again, from what the images I've seen and from what they've done in the past, I am so excited to see what they do. A lot of their movements are generally done on the Soprod A10. Probably butchered that name too. So it's a really well-made, well-known or automatic movement. The quality in these pieces is incredible. Highly recommend checking them out. And stay tuned. Sign up for their list so you guys get to know how for the experimental Arc 2. We're of course going to have some more updates and hopefully reviews, but definitely some updates when they announce another big release. Now let's talk about one of the more well-known brands, Moser, Moser and CA, Moser and Co. I don't really know, but they just announced the re-release of their Green Dragon Streamliner. I think Green Dragon is more like a colloquial name for it. I don't think it's the name. But this was a hugely popular line. It's their Streamliner chronograph, integrated steel bracelet with this beautiful, I believe it's enamel green dial. That is exciting in its own right because I love green watches. But the biggest news with it is they have also announced they're going to be releasing it alongside the purple rendition. We've definitely got some photos of both of them here. Absolutely check them out. These are well more on the expensive end of watches. I think these each are 23,000 Swiss francs. Do the Swiss use francs? Not 100% sure about that. I will have some like corrections, I'm sure, here on the side. But if you guys like this brand, again, it's a very like unique design aesthetic as what H. Moser's always done and is really well known for. But I love the look of this purple streamliner. I'd love to get my hands on one. If you all have them or if you've seen them in person, let me know what you think. Send us photos to the Instagram or DM us because we'd absolutely love to check them out. Our final note today is WindUp Watch Fair. They just closed the books on their San Francisco fair back at the beginning of this month, and now they're moving to Chicago. The Chicago fair will be July, I believe, 12th through the 14th. We are going to be there. Me and the Half Passed Out team, definitely Hunter, I believe Will as well, are going to get together and we're going to walk through and we're going to get to meet the brands. But most importantly, we want to meet you. If any of our viewers or listeners, if you watch the podcast, follow the Instagram, however you listen to us, and if you're going to be there, DM us. We'd love to meet up. We want to get to know you and really start building this community. This is going to be our first real in-person experience and event. And so, yeah, we'll grab some drinks, we'll hang out, and we'll talk watches. That said, if you are looking for microbrand watches, WindUp Watch Fair has consolidated a really great selection of all the watch brands that have done showings with WindUp Watch Fair on their website. We'll have the link of it in the description as well. It's a great way to buy watches. The links go directly to the watch brand's website, so you're not buying them from a third party. But it's a consolidation and a really great way to see different brands side by side and see hopefully something you've never seen before and something you want to try out. So if you're going to be there, let us know so we can meet up. Otherwise, that's all I've got for you. Thanks everybody for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Listen to the podcast. Check us out on Instagram. And please, please, please consider supporting us on Patreon so we can continue doing this and make the quality better for you every time. Thanks everybody. Cheers.